Pretoria Road cemetery, where the coffins of the 4 children have just arrived at the cemetery and they are being placed in their order. The first one on the left, Minenhle, born in 2010. Second one, Blessing, born in 2011. Third one, Shaniqua, born in 2015. And the last born now, Ethan, born in 2018. A very somber moment indeed for the families. Tears from the family's side as the children arrive at their final resting place. It was a very short service, as you would imagine. The children are very young, 8 years to one almost a year. The other one was going to turn a year on the 12th of January. So there wasn't much people talking. The teacher from the crèche spoke of how the children loved each other and how they were loved by their mother. And the neighbor spoke how they would play outside her house and what loving and playful children they were. And how much their mother, speaker after speaker was stressing how much their mother loved the children, saying that they do not understand what led to this. We understand that there are allegations that the children were poisoned, and their mother alerted a neighbor, or a family member rather, saying to them that they must go to the house where she was renting and open the house. And upon arriving there, they found the bodies of the children wrapped in blankets. We are also hearing that she tried to commit suicide, but this hasn't come out in court yet, and police don't want to confirm at this moment. Right now, the coffins are being lowered down. Just excuse the movement as Mzolisi Kokwana is trying to move closer, just to give you a view of what is actually happening. Those visuals are coming live from the Pretoria Road cemetery in Witbank, where the 4 children will be laid to rest. The service started at 7, and now we're at the final stage of the service. As you can see there, the lowering of the coffins for the 4 children. Their mother is not here. She's still in police custody. She was discharged from hospital. After she handed herself over to police, she was taken to hospital and admitted. She was later discharged and appeared briefly at the Witbank Magistrate Court yesterday. She is facing charges of murder. The police say investigations are still continuing. Now, a very sad moment indeed for the family. The MEC for Social Development, Busi Shiba, has urged communities and said this should be the last death of children in Witbank. No more shall children be killed or die in this area. She's urged communities and pleaded with them to look out for one another and not only care for their family, but look at other families. Look what is happening next door, and know if the mother or the children are in distress and alert the offices of the social development. Those are mourners who have come to witness this tragic day as they bid farewell to the 4 children. Desiree, a very somber mood indeed here at the gravesite. From here, we will focus on the case of the mother. She's appearing at the Witbank Magistrate Court on Monday. She has not yet pleaded, so we don't know what she will say. We are expecting an explanation from her side. We were told at the funeral that please let's not judge her because she might have been going through a severe depression. No one knows, but people have asked that the community go and attend the court to give support to her. As yesterday she appeared, she was alone there, and she looked at the gallery and there was no one. There was not even a family member. Even the pastors have urged people, that the community and the family, to not judge her, to wait for her and to support her and go and attend court and hear the root cause of this tragedy. What could have caused a mother to commit such an act against her own? And we heard that she was a very loving mother. She's young, she's 24. We're told that she loved her children and cared for them. So this really puzzles mourners and the family as to what exactly led to that point that led us to where we are today. As I said, Desiree, we don't have confirmation yet as to what exactly happened. We are hearing that the children might have been poisoned by their mother, because she's the one who alerted the relative to go to the house where she was renting. Did not tell them what they will find there, but she told them that they must go there, and it was important that they go there. And then later, she handed herself over to the police. So those details will emerge in court. This is the same gravesite, as I said earlier, where Kabisile Shabane and her cousin Kosikona Kos, who were kidnapped and murdered at their home here in Witbank. And we were told earlier at the funeral that another mother last month, late December, threw her 5-year-old out of a moving vehicle. And the MEC was saying that the mothers here need help. In fact, the entire community needs to rally together, hold hands, and protect their children. That is the call by the MEC and the pastors. One pastor even said that some people don't need prayers. They need someone to listen to and talk to in a form of counseling. So they've urged even churches to not just give prayer, but talk to congregants and look at people's state of mind, especially parents, and especially young parents, because there is no formula in parenting. They don't know. And especially with this mother, they are saying that she might have been going through severe depression. And people take depression lightly. They don't know the causes or how to react when they are going through that stages. So the pastor's coming to the fore here saying that churches must look deeper. When people go there and they sing and they cry, go closer to that person, talk to that person, find out their background and get to the root cause. Don't just assume that because they are crying at church, it's the prayer or it's helping. Talk to them, offer counseling. So that is the message here that has been led. But of course, we haven't heard a medical person saying that she is indeed suffering from depression, but depression cannot be ruled out in this case, as we hear that she was very much close to her children and loved all 4 of her children as young as she was. Those are live visuals coming from the Pretoria Road Cemetery in Witbank. It is the funeral of the 4 children that are alleged to have been poisoned and murdered by their 24-year-old mother. The children are being laid to rest without the mother present because she's still in police custody. The eldest is just 8 years old. She was born in 2010, Minentle, a beautiful girl. Another one is a boy, Blessing, just born in 2011, 7-year-old. And then Shaniqua, born in 2015, and the last born last year in January. You can imagine the mood at the graveyard. It's sad. It's very sad. You are watching live visuals from the old Pretoria Cemetery in Witbank, Emalahleni, Mpumalanga. It is the burial service of the 4 children that are allegedly poisoned and murdered by their mother. We are told that the mother alerted a relative to go and check on the house where she was staying, where she was renting. And upon arrival, that relative found the 4 bodies wrapped in blankets. At this stage, the mother just appeared for the first time in court yesterday as she was hospitalized after she handed herself over to the police. We will hear on Monday when she makes a formal bail application as to what exactly transpired. But the community, speaker after speaker, has urged the Department of Justice and the National Prosecuting Authority, the NPA, to please take her for an assessment because they believe that she is going through a severe depression. They've asked that although they want justice to take its course, but can she be afforded a chance to see a medical doctor just to assess her state of mind? Because they are saying this is a very strange and bizarre action from her part, as she is a very loving and close mother to her 4 children. You are still watching the funeral of the 4 children that were allegedly poisoned and murdered by their 24-year-old mother just after Christmas in Witbank. Their mother is in police custody and will appear at the Witbank Magistrates Court on Monday. The service was very short because, as you know, the children are still very young. Some had not even attended daycare center, while the other 2 attended daycare center. And the speakers, the teacher from the crash just spoke of how lovely children they were, bubbly and always happy, and well looked after children, with their mother who was always there with the children to drop them off. Not much can be said, as they were babies.